President Wong, Mrs. Chen, members of the school council, parents, guests, teachers, alumni, and students. Welcome to the 37th speech day of St. Paul Hui Nuiming Choi Secondary School. Now, may I invite Mr. So Kai-Mei, Supervisor and Vice Chairman of the School Council, to deliver the welcoming speech. Mr. So, please.
Mr. Vincent Wong, Dr. Jane Yi, Chairman of the School Council, members of the School Council, guests, parents, teachers, and students, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to our speech day. On behalf of the staff and students of the school, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to you all. We are particularly grateful to Mr. Vincent Wong for honoring us with his presence as our guest of honor today. Mr. Wong is the founder and currently the Chief Executive Officer of Solution on Wheels, a social enterprise dedicated to promoting solution journalism in Asia. In recent years, Mr. Wong has been actively using this new type of media to explore new ways of public engagement and bring the public's attention to solution journalism, which presents social issues through a solution frame rather than a problem frame, focusing on the practical and human elements of social innovation, that is, who's suffering what and how. Mr. Wong also hosts a daily video talk show on a clear day. We are deeply grateful that, despite his very tight schedule, Mr. Wong has found time to be with us today. Thank you again, Mr. Wong. May I wish all our graduates a prosperous future and be showered with the rich blessings of God in all their endeavors ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. So. Our principal, Mrs. Alice Chen, will present the annual school report. Mrs. Chen, please.
Mr. Wong, our guest of honor, Dr. Lee, Chairman of the School Council, Mr. So, our Supervisor, members of the School Council, guests, parents, teachers, and graduates. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the 37th Speech Day. We join together to congratulate graduates and students on their achievements and to share the joy of the occasion. It is indeed our honor to have Mr. Vincent Wong to be our guest of honor today, to address our graduates and to present certificates to them. We look forward to his address, which I'm sure will be an inspiration to our young people in the way they live their life ahead. Believe, become, belong, and build up was the theme of the academic year 2013 to 2014. All things are possible with God for those who have faith. Faith and determination to live out this faith, building up not just oneself, but a community which they belong to, based on love and respect, are what the school had endeavored to nurture in our students throughout the year. With the belief, they will become. This is what we had kept sharing with our students last year. Today, as we gather to share the joy of our graduates and prize winners and congratulate them on their achievements, we are also witnessing their belief turning to become. For our graduates, their beliefs have pressed them on to pursuing the goals in bringing them to where they are now and surely will prepare them for the next stage of life. Out of the 150 Form 6 students who took the HKDSE in 2014, 80.7% of them received offers from various tertiary institutions, local, overseas, or in the mainland, of which 40.5% pursue degree programs and 59.5% pursue sub-degree programs. Some of our students have decided to retake the examination to undergo other kinds of training or to move on to the workplace. We are proud of them all with the decisions that they have made, for we are confident that with faith, all things are possible, and that they will all become contributing members of this society in their respective specialties in time to come. Believe, become, belong, and build up is what we especially hope our graduates will take to heart and live up in their own life. During the academic year 2013 to 2014, the school continued to put great emphasis on exploring different learning opportunities and creating an inviting environment for the whole person development of our students. Our teachers went on the staff development trip to Taiwan during the first term to learn from school experiences over there on how to further enhance life education among those students. We are blessed to have been enlightened and reassured that the key to building up young life lies in our hearts, that a passionate and dedicated heart will bring a positive impact on the lives of our students as they grow up. This heart brought our colleagues on throughout the year in exploring and experimenting different ways to cater for the changing and diverse needs of our students, both in classroom learning and teaching and in the various activities outside classroom. The whole person development of our students is what is dear to us. We work hard to enhance the healthy and balanced growth of our students in all domains of the intellectual, aesthetics, physical, emotional, social, moral, and spiritual growth. The booklets in your hands is a mark of the efforts and fruits of the hard work of both our students and teachers in the past year. And I appeal to you all to take time after the speech day to read through it in detail so that you can experience as well as appreciate the growing up of our students. Today, I will report to you some of the highlights. The changing world not only calls for people with capability, it demands more on people to have the capacity to look for and be prepared for differences, the capacity to endure load and stress with the overwhelming information and never-ending work that comes with the advancement in technology and a globalized world, as well as the capacity to accept with respect for one another in this pluralistic society. In response to what our students are encountering in this era, and which will affect them not only in their studies, but in their overall healthy development, various committees have worked hand in hand to help our students find their goals and alternatives in life, strengthen their capacities, develop a healthy body and spirit, instill in them the important core values, and develop the competence in allowing them to see that life is possible and that it is full of possibilities. The Be a Difference-Making project, organized by the Various Education Committee last year, was an experimental experience for our students to try to come up with proposals for making differences for the betterment of the school community, based on students' love and respect for one another, from ways to improve on student learning, discipline, their sense of belonging, to school facilities and environment, etc. Through the process of preparing different proposals, students became more closely aware of this community that they belong to observe and reflect on how they can contribute to its betterment, to understand and learn to work within constraints, and to try to evaluate feasibility and practicality. We hope to train our students not merely to focus on problems and be stuck with their grudges, but to focus on the possible contribution to bring a difference towards the better, however small this may be, always remembering that they are part of this community, and with their acting out of the love for this community in the right way, they will be able to help build it up. Goal setting is also very important to lead students on. Together understand the capability and capacity that they are to build up. The Careers Education Committee has continued to explore many different resources to help with the life and career planning of our students, so that students will be able to set reasonable goals with a good understanding of themselves, as well as the expectations of the world. Apart from the various programs to help them understand more about their interests, capabilities, and attributes, as well as the various pathways that they could take, we have also joined the pilot team of individual career counseling for Form 5 students, organized by the Hong Kong Federation of Youth Groups, to help students identify their specific goals and to make plans towards accomplishing them. Alumni were also invited to come back to share with our Form 5 students about their work nature and requirements, as well as to allow students to build up relations with them for further mentoring. For the first time, we were grateful to have 17 alumni from various work sectors coming back together to share with students in small groups to help them know more and be better prepared in their study path and career planning. Of course, students must also be grateful for the many hours of individual career guidance that their teachers have given them in that crucial stage of their life in guiding them to make their own decisions. Apart from helping students to identify their goals, the Guidance Committee, Healthy School Committee, and Reading to Learn Committee made concerted efforts to boost students' motivation and drive to strive and persist towards accomplishing the goal, as well as prepare them psychologically and emotionally for managing stress, facing uncertainties and failure, and making informed choices on the journey towards reaching their goals. The programs on helping students' adaptation to secondary school life and strengthening determination in senior secondary school students continue during the year. New programs were arranged to build up students' love of learning and love of life, and to maintain a healthy mind and positive emotions. We joined the Cultivating Learner Lovers scheme, as well as organized talks and activities on arousing awareness on mental and emotional health, through inviting psychiatrists to come and joining projects such as Gatekeeper Training Project for Youth Suicide Prevention and Life Guardian Training Program to train our guidance prefects to serve as angels to help take care of their peers. The two authors invited to the author talks last year, Ms. Chang Wai-Yu and Mr. Stanley Cheung Yun Han, held positive life attitudes and persistence in our students. Through Ms. Chang's professional training in psychology and counseling, and the personal experience of Mr. Cheung on how he has survived and overcome the many life difficulties resulting from the hillfire and Pakistan range, our students' life and positive life attitudes were reinforced. In addition, the mock HKDSC result release organized by the Healthy School Committee helped Form 5 students become more psychologically prepared for what is to come, what possibilities and alternatives there are in face of the results, as well as how they should make immediate plans to get to what they really want to see to be the outcome. Going beyond step by step, in building on our strengths and seeking new opportunities for our students was also what we have been trying to do. The biennial artwork exhibition was once again successfully held in school in July. To make a leap forward, teachers and students worked very hard towards realizing the goal in bringing the art into the community. The art exhibition titled Made in Wafu was held in Cyberport Exhibition Gallery. Our young artists were greatly encouraged with the recognition and recommendation given to them by visitors from different countries around the world. The praises and appreciation they received and the interesting experience of foreigners wanting to buy the artwork, company directors inviting individual students to consider doing freelance drawing for them, all boosted the confidence of our students to continue to work on towards the goal. Drawing on and continuing from the experience of the 40th anniversary musical, students and teachers took up the challenge of writing a script for the Inter-School Drama Festival while transforming it to a drama musical in our annual cultural performance. Our young performers, actors and actresses, instrumentalists and choristers brought us through how one could fly without wings, just as the name of the drama musical goes. The scripts, written by students themselves, was a testimony of the success of the education they had received here, and as the success of our teachers in the role they had played in the life of our students. As portrayed in the students' own scripts, they themselves showed us that everything is possible, as they believe, and that their life could be transformed with the support of encouragers who love them and are willing to accompany them on their way. They witnessed how life can influence life as well as build up another person's life. The above are only some of the highlights. There are many more that our teachers had done in their respective departments and committees, which you could find in the booklets. My gratitude to my colleagues who had committed and put their heart to building up our students. Apart from teachers, parents and alumni were also important members of our community. Our Parent-Teacher Association was always supportive of the school, from supporting the many school events to the voluntary work under the hot sun and a heavy shower, the recognition of students' improvement through continuing to offer extra scholarships, to their carefully planning activities that took care of all parents, teachers, and students' interests. My sincere gratitude to our Parent-Teacher Association. Our other partner, the Alumni Association, continued to be supportive of the school in every way, and always thinking of and preparing for what they could do to bring brothers and sisters of this community together. For the first time last year, the Alumni Association cooperated with the school and St. Timothy's Church in organizing a voluntary service to serve the elderly in a home for the aged in our neighborhood before the Mid-Autumn Festival, bringing them much joy, especially with the very traditional Mid-Autumn Festival small baskets that were specially chosen that revive the many sweet memories of the elderly. Besides, the Alumni Association have been actively working out an alumni mentoring program for our students. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Alumni Association for all their support and love for the school. One other partner that have been working continually with the school in enhancing the spiritual nurturing and support of our students could, of course, not be missed out. I would also like to extend my gratitude to St. Timothy's Church for their help in taking care of this important aspect of the growing up of our students through the many inspiring preaching in the morning prayers, lunchtime chats, and support in the school fellowship. My dear students, I have confidence that wherever you go, so long as you hold fast to your belief on what is right, work hard on it based on the core values of love and respect for one another, persist, remain sound in body, mind, and spirit, towards succeeding in your goals, you will be able to make a difference to this world with your very presence and special mission that God has given for you on this earth. Your academic results may have shown your academic capability in part of the stage of growing up. Do not forget that you have much greater potential that goes beyond your current achievements. Remember, you have much greater capacity which you could explore, exercise, evolve, and excel. This report would not have been complete without giving praise and thanks to our Heavenly Father for His bounteous love and blessings manifold upon us throughout the year. And may God continue to bless us in all in the road ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Cheng, for your presentation and encouragement to our graduates. Surely, we are honored to have Mr. Vincent Wong to be our guest today. And it is also my great honor to invite Mr. Wong to address the school. Mr. Wong, please.
咁多位校董、校長、校務，咁多位來賓，咁多位老師、家長、同學，大家好，午安，我係毛明，今日咧好榮幸咧嚟到聖公會永才中學。Now we are in English. Chairman, supervisor, principal, members of the council, school chaplain, all the guests, parents, students. I'm so honored. My name is Vincent. Very happy to be in SKH, Living Choice Secondary School today. The principal and the chair asked me whether I should speak in Chinese or English. I would now switch back to the Cantonese channel, shall we? 我而家轉翻廣東話講啦。大家可能比較熟悉呢把聲音，但係唔係好熟悉呢個面孔。好多時候咧都係喺電台聽過我嘅聲音啦。咁就今日咧，由於係一個好開心嘅日子嘅，縱然咧可能好多人咧都好緊張。咁但係咧，我都想喺度咧就用一個輕鬆啲氣氛同大家講。咁我講完呢段之後，我唔會 recap in English 㗎啦。咁所以你放心，我唔會講好耐嘅嚇。今日咧，我哋有兩個英文字同埋兩個中文字，想同大家分享下。咁呢兩個英文字同中文字咧，可能都係好多同學同埋家長咧經常都會接觸到，成日都會用嘅。第一個英文字咧係 passion。我哋好多時候咧都會話我哋夠唔夠熱情咧，出咗嚟做嘢，仲可唔可以維持住個熱情咧？可能大家都會知道咧，原來 passion 呢一個英文字咧係同基督係有好密切嘅關係嘅。passion 呢一個字咧係來自基督嘅受難，基督嘅受難後來咧就變成我哋嘅受難節 passion， 後來再變成我哋嘅英文 passion。點解基督嘅受難會變成我哋嘅熱情咧？因為我哋真心佢願意投放幾多時間，好用心去做一樣嘢，其實就係本住一種基督嘅精神。我哋講緊嘅嗰個係熱情，而唔係激情。我哋好多時候都會話香港人好多激情，但係我哋可能更加需要去諗嘅就係我哋有幾多嘅熱情。我哋好愛呢一個城市，好愛呢一間學校，好愛呢一個地方，但係淨係激情係唔足夠。我哋要有熱情，我哋對呢個地方有幾多 passion？ 當我哋講我哋對呢個地方好有熱情，當我哋話我哋對呢份工好有熱情，當我哋話我哋對呢個家庭好有熱情嘅時候，你有冇諗起基督咧？有冇諗起佢願意犧牲幾多，而你又願意為你自己嘅屋企、你自己所愛嘅人、你自己嘅生活、你自己嘅工作、你自己住緊嘅地方犧牲幾多咧？犧牲唔係好講嘅，犧牲係要擺時間嘅。你願意俾幾多時間你嘅屋企人？你願意時間你所愛嘅人？你願意俾幾多時間你自己去諗下你自己將來嘅前途嘅？呢個係第一個我要講嘅字係 passion。我哋唔好千祈唔好淨係覺得 passion 淨係得好激嗰一部分。我哋要維持住嗰個熱力。我哋要諗下，我哋既然係喺聖公會嘅一間學校度畢業喺度讀書嘅，我哋要諗下基督犧牲嘅精神。頭先我哋唱嗰首歌係我哋要對自己真誠，我哋願意投放幾多，係好誠實咁樣面對自己，唔係一時三刻，哇！我覺得呢一樣嘢好好啊，我投放一時間落去，跟住3分鐘閱讀冇咗。喺互聯網世界咧，我哋好短時間可以好快有激情，因為咧你哋可以好短嘅時間揾好多嘅嘢。我永遠唔明你哋啲手指點解可以喺電話度喐得咁快。咁但係我哋的而且確咧，你見到喺呢個禮堂嘅呢邊同埋後邊咧，佢嘅手指係喐得快過我哋呢邊好多。咁我哋好快有好多激情，但係我哋點樣可以維持住個熱情咧？呢樣我哋就要去到第二個英文字。我哋唔單止要有 passion， 我哋仲要有 solution。頭先咧好多謝校監介紹我嘅時候咧，就介紹咗我公司嘅英文名叫 Solution on Wheels。咁我而家咧除咗係每一晚6:45到8點喺商業電台做電台節目之外咧，其實我每一日朝頭早咧，我將一架5噸半嘅貨車改裝咗做一個電視嘅直播室，就喺香港唔同嘅地方咧，就喺度做唔同嘅都市嘅論壇，咁唔同嘅人咧可以同我哋一齊傾下偈，一齊去做乜嘢咧？一齊去揾 solution， 一齊去揾答案。校監頭先亦都有介紹到我咧，我希望推廣一個信念，呢一樣嘢係我好有 passion， 我希望我投放好多時間落去，我辭咗份工就係去做呢一件事，就係希望可以推廣到 solution journalism。solution journalism 中文咧，暫時我哋譯做咧係解困嘅新聞學。咩叫解困嘅新聞學咧？解困嘅新聞學係我哋發現而家大部分全世界做嘅傳媒咧，佢就係非常之專業地、非常之耍家的去揾好多問題出嚟。我哋每一日我哋睇報章、聽電台，除咗我嘅節目之外，睇電視，其實大部分時間我哋都發現咧個社會有好多問題，個世界有好多問題，但係冇乜報章、冇乜傳媒咧， 會同我哋去探討答案。我哋好多時候會知道有個健美先生，佢好等一個肝啊，我哋唔夠肝我哋冇乜人去捐贈器官捐贈原來咧過去呢2年都跌緊嘅。我哋知道咗個問題，你有冇答案？你知道個答案，你有冇去做？我哋好多時候都發現咗個問題，但係我哋冇去揾一個答案，或者我哋知道個答案，我哋唔去做。今日好多同學畢業，有好多同學攞獎，畢咗業之後，你就要去揾答案，你就要去做呢一個答案出嚟。學校係一個好有趣嘅地方，但係咧好可惜咧，我而家睇翻轉頭咧，我哋大部分人咧，將我哋喺學校嘅時間同埋離開咗學校嘅時間咧調轉咗。我哋喺學校嘅時間咧，我哋花咗太多時間答問題，而我哋離開咗學校嘅時候，我哋花咗太多時間問問題。其實應該調翻轉嘅，喺學校嘅時間，我哋應該問多啲問題。出到嚟社會畢咗業之後，我哋應該答多啲答案，盡量講少啲，幫多啲人。但係好遺憾咧，我哋大部分人咧冇辦法喺學校嘅時候，我哋為咗分數咧，於是乎不斷咁答案。畢咗業之後咧，我哋又係咁問問題喎，我哋又唔去答案咯。點解我份工咁嘅？點解我啲同事咁懶嘅？點解我老闆咁躁狂嘅？點解我咁少時間陪到我屋企人嘅？點解咁塞車嘅？點解我人工咁低嘅？點解香港變成咁嘅？點解你講埋啲咁嘅嘢啊？我哋好多點解，我哋好多問題，但係其實呢啲答案，我哋有冇去嘗試揾？我哋知唔知呢啲答案？知道咗之後，我哋會比較下邊個答案係好啲咧？有好多人都會喺畢咗業之後不斷咁問問題，但係其實我哋喺學校嘅時候，應該係去問好多呢啲問題。而出到嚟社會，我哋嘗試去尋找嘅唔係問題，而係答案。喺學校嘅時候，你會覺得答問題容易啲嘅，因為有好多人會幫你，師兄師姐會幫你，老師會幫你，好多人會幫你，幫唔到你唔緊要，翻到屋企都好多人幫你，屋企幫唔到你仲有補習社係咪？好多人會俾答案你，但係嗰啲答案出到嚟社會之後，你有冇將佢應用佢？變成你嘅 solution 去幫你解決，定係你一畢咗業之後，你真係唔記得咗你所學嘅嘢，淨係不斷咁問問題，唔再去揾答案。如果一個人真係好有熱情、好有 passion 嘅時候，佢唔會花時間去問問題，佢會花時間去揾答案，去揾 solution。所以 passion 同埋 solution 應該係同一時間發生。如果你覺得你工作太忙碌，唔夠時間陪屋企人，你唔係問點解你份工係咁，而係你問點解我唔揾多啲時間去陪我所愛嘅？點解我唔可以排好啲我嘅時間表，令到我更加多時間去陪我嘅屋企人？如果你覺得點解呢個城市變成咁嘅時候，你除咗去問問題嘅時候，點解呢個唔做呢樣嘢，點解唔做嗰樣嘢嘅時候，你可唔可以係個答案？你可唔可以都幫呢間城市做一啲嘢？如果你覺得學校嘅環境可以再改善嘅時候，你可唔可以去幫手？我哋見到好多家長去幫手，頭先校長都有講到。好多人喺香港喺呢個城市係好中意去尋找答案，佢哋唔會淨係問問題嘅。點解傳媒會淨係問問題咧？我由於問咗呢個問題，所以我離開咗，我做咗6年半嘅商業電台，決定自己開一個社會企業，去嘗試做答案。我覺得我講得太多啦，我要花時間去做一啲嘢。正因為我對傳媒仲係有熱情，仲有 passion， 所以我希望揾到 solution。如果唔係，我哋唔再需要傳媒。因為今時今日，只要你每一個人攞住呢一部電話，你都係傳媒。不過好開心咧，而家咧台下邊冇咩人係傳媒，因為大家唔係望住部電話，大家都係聽緊我哋講嘅。咁所以我哋希望咧，我哋今日能夠記住一樣嘢咧，就係有 passion 同埋有 solution。唔好淨係問問題，我哋要去揾答案。揾到個答案嘅時候，我哋希望我哋能夠真正落手落腳，花時間去做。呢個係我哋每一個人畢咗業應該要做嘅嘢。喺學校，我哋學習點樣問問題，擴闊我哋嘅眼界，擴闊我哋嘅思維。出到去社會，我哋就將我哋學習所應用去尋找一個答案。Passion 同 solution 熱情同埋解困係兩樣一齊嘅嘢。如果你放棄，如果你唔想去解困，如果你不斷咁問問題，唔好意思，你唔係好有熱情。你真係中意你屋企人，無論你屋企發生咩事，你會幫佢哋去解決嘅答案。你離開嘅話，你唔係好中意屋企啫。你放棄咗嘅話，就代表住你唔夠熱情。你繼續投放你自己嘅時間心力落去，就代表你就係想揾個答案。而我哋應該用咩方式去揾答案呢？我哋有一個中文詞語，有兩個中文字。好多家長、好多爸爸媽媽都會話：我嘅仔女好聰明嘅，好叻嘅，好聰明。聰明同叻呢兩個字，不如先講叻呢個字先好嘛？叻呢個字點寫㗎？好廣東話，口跟住力，你講咗出嚟嘅嘢，你有冇用力？你有冇付出你嘅力量去完成你講嘅嘢？你講得出，真係做得到，你先至係叻。好多人話佢講嘢好快喎，字字鏗鏘，我駁嘴駁舌好叻嘅喎，好叻啊佢，唔好意思，佢淨係得個口字，佢冇個力字。一個真係叻嘅人，佢講完佢會做到，亦因為佢咁叻，所以佢講之前，佢會先諗咗自己有冇能力做到。所以一個叻嘅人，佢一定會諗清楚佢有冇能力去幫到人哋去解困。有冇 solution， 佢先至會好有 passion 咁樣講出嚟。叻字係咁解。聰明點解咧？有冇人諗過聰明點解啊？呢邊個個都好聰明啊！頭先阿叔頭先阿同學讀經嘅時候，我聽到佢英文嗰個口音，仲好聽過我 recap in English 啊！咁好多好聰明嘅同學喺裏明才，好多好聰明嘅家長去栽培一啲好聰明嘅仔女，好聰明嘅老師。栽培一啲好聰明嘅學生，但係我哋到停一停，諗一諗，咀嚼下聰同埋明呢兩個字其實點解咧？我以前冇乜時間去諗呢兩個字喎，因為我成日好想人哋讚我聰明，所以我淨係花時間去令到人哋覺得我好聰明。後來我識咗校董會主席李正賢博士，佢話俾我聽有一樣嘢叫社會企業。原來呢個世界有一種公司咧，佢係去令到個社會更加好啲嘅。有一種公司，佢講出嚟嘅嘢，佢會做得到。佢希望個社會好啲，佢希望可以揾到答案。而且呢啲公司唔少，有好多好有 passion 嘅人，去嘗試為呢個社會揾 solution， 而用社會企業呢個方式去做。呢啲社會企業咧，佢哋會請好多咧，係可能有唔同殘障嘅人。大家都可能聽過曾志偉，但係你哋知唔知曾志偉開咗間社會企業㗎？佢間社會企業咧，就專係請一啲聽唔到嘅人去做侍應。聽唔到嘅人點樣做侍應咧？咁佢話我點落單咧？咁唔通我要用手語先人落單？但係聰明嘅同學仔，我諗你一定已經知道，指下個三牌就得啦，係嘛？你唔識手語，但係你可以指下個三牌，你就可以落到單。我哋叫聽唔到嘢嘅人叫做失聰人士。我哋亦都有好多嘅社會企業。係請一啲睇唔到嘢嘅人，有視障嘅人。我哋叫完全睇唔到嘅嘢嘅人叫做失明人士。失聰、失明，唔要個失字，我哋就獲得聰同埋明。乜嘢係聰明？聰就係我哋聽得好仔細、好小心、好留心。明就係我哋要睇得好仔細、觀察得好入微。一個聰明嘅人，佢未必需要好高嘅智商，但係一個聰明嘅人，佢會聽得好仔細，佢好留心聽人哋講嘅嘢，人哋冇講到嘅，佢哋都聽得出。一個聰明嘅人，佢聽完之後，佢仲會睇，可以有啲咩嘢可以幫得到佢，可以做得到。我哋聽唔到嘅，可以留心嗰個人嘅身體語言、肢體語言。知道佢有啲咩需要，所以我哋聰唔聰明，同我哋讀幾多書、咩班、乜嘢成績、攞幾多獎，甚至乎你嘅年齡係完全冇關係。我哋每一個人都係好聰明，我哋每一個人只要先擺時間去聆聽得好仔細，聽清楚人哋講嘅每一句。每一個字係咩意思？佢有咩需要？我哋聽得好仔細嘅時候，我哋自然就會聰。 我哋聽得好仔細嘅時候，我哋自然就會擘大隻眼，更加留心去睇，我哋自然就會明。所以我哋如果要做一個聰明嘅人，係唔限年紀，唔限學歷，唔限你係咪一個讀好多書定係讀好少書嘅人。任何一個香港人如果想聰明，佢只要唔好咁冷漠，只要佢多啲熱情，佢留心啲，對每一個我哋接觸到嘅人，對每一個我哋能夠聽得到佢聲音、眼所見嘅人，都能夠留心啲、仔細啲，咁我哋自然咧就會睇得到，然之亦都係明咗佢要嘅嘢。我哋每一個人都可以聰明啲嘅。讀完書之後，如果你發現你日日埋手工作，對嚟對去都係你部智能電話，然之後就係對住你公司嗰個熒光幕，放咗工咧繼續係對住 WhatsApp 嘅話咧，你唔會好聰明嘅，因為你睇嘅嘢好少，你聽嘅嘢好少。所以如果你想你聰明啲嘅，花多啲時間陪你想花時間嘅人，唔好到最後嘅時候，當冇時間，你去問點解我唔聰明啲？點解我唔花多啲時間聽下我屋企人講啲咩嘢？講得有啲熱情啲。希望你哋今日咧能夠，如果有你所愛嘅人喺你嘅旁邊，喺禮堂嘅呢一度，或者喺屋企嘅話，你會花多啲時間陪佢，你會花多啲時間聽佢講嘢，花多啲時間去留心睇下佢有啲咩需要。我哋其實每一個做社會企業嘅都係希望帶住呢一個精神去做。咁所以其實如果個社會上面每一個人都能夠帶住呢個精神咧，我哋香港人就會個個都好聰明，自然而我哋眼前睇唔到嗰啲出路咧，都自然會揾到答案。多謝。
And now invite Trump Tech, representative of the graduates, to give the vote of thanks.
Mr. Wong, Reverend Hong, musician, members of the school council, teachers, parents, and my fellow schoolmates, good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here to share my feelings on behalf of all graduates today. How time flies. 6 years seems like a long time, all those years ago, a time during which we were able to forgo our own personalities and become adults with help from teachers, staff, and janitors. So, I would like to take the opportunity to thank all of you who have catered for and listened to our needs from the day we entered the school and until the day we left for our first public exam. Of course, a huge thank to all the teachers whose heartwarming advice have given us direction in life. I believe that it's always not hard to teach, but it's challenging to inspire others and inspire us to that. So, once again, thank you so much. We also thank our principal, Mr. Chen, who supported us all along the way. The time might have been difficult, but you were always there, here for us. When we step outside the school after this ceremony, the responsibility will be on our shoulders. There will be no one telling us what is right or wrong anymore. Nobody will give us a second chance if we misbehave, and nobody guides us when we make important decisions. It all comes down to us as individuals. People may doubt or criticize our choices, especially these days, when people are arguing with all those political and social issues. And at a certain point, we ourselves may be skeptical about our own decisions, asking whether this is worthwhile or not. But I deeply believe that everyone here will insist that the path they have taken is right, as this is what I've learned in LMC, to devote ourselves to the things that we believe is right. And so, we start a new page of life and continue along our own path. Some of us may not know where the path may lead us, nor the reason for them being on that path. For some, they may be making every attempt to chase for their goals. There will be much uncertainty and many obstacles in front of us, which we'll have to face it on our own. But at the end of the day, we know that sometimes maybe we can be working alone, but somehow we will never truly be alone, because there will always be our friends at school back us up. So my friends, don't be frightened of failure, as there will always be us, your school and your friends back you up if you fall. Therefore, be faithful to yourself and your decisions, and go bravely towards your dreams. Let us hope that all of us here can hold to our principles and achieve our goals in the future. To our once fellow students, I say all the best on behalf of the graduating students, and on behalf of the graduating students. May we say to Mr. Cheng, to our former teachers, and to our fellow students, and to STHLNC, God bless and good luck in the coming years. Thank you.
Please stand for the school hymn. Please remain standing for the benediction.
Let's pray. The blessing of God Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be upon you and remain with you always. Amen.
The 37th speech day of Shin Kung Wu Learning Choice Secondary School now comes to the end. Please remain standing while the stage party leaves the hall.